Hey, Ricky here. Welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Last episode, we did. What did we do? We found the next location of the Crystal Star, and also found quite a few bit of star pieces that we missed in Glitzville. And in this episode, we're just gonna take a break from the story again, like we did last time, and we're gonna focus on what's around here in Rogueport. Apparently, there's some Crystal Stars in the east side that I didn't know we could get. Not think mostly because we can get them now because of we have our friend here comment and everything, and now we can just go over this bridge and this area that we could just practically go over here, and if it's probably, yep, I knew it, it's right here, it's on top of that. And but since there's a rooftop right here, I think we can go all the way here, and we might be able to find another one. Yep, behind that, there you go. And is that a fucking, there's another shine spray over here. Nice, I didn't know there was gonna be one. And of course I fell down. And of course I fell down over here. Oh my god. I guess we're just gonna walk up there. Wait, where am I going? I might as well go. And by the way, remember this guy for later. Remember him for later. Even though I kept saying that last time we saw him. But remember him for later because he might come in handy soon. But anyways, I'm just gonna go try to get that shine sprite right there. I hate that. I need to stop calling it stars. I have a habit of calling it stars because back then when I was when my young age and whatever, when I was a kid, I did play Super Mario Sunshine, and we normally called it stars with my, like, in my family and everything. We call it stars, and oh my god. But if you really think about it, it's supposed to be a shine spur, as in, like, it's a sun, right? And everything. Would it still be classified as a star? Because even though it's a sun, like, a sun is a star, so I don't know. But I wish it had made more of an appearance in the later games of the, what's it called, in the franchise of Mario and everything. And there you go, that's how you're supposed to fucking jump over there. Can't believe it took me 2 times to do that. You got a shine spray, ooh. Now that we are able to upgrade our friend here, comment. What the fuck? What's this weirdo doing here? What the hell? Good afternoon to you, sir. I am called Grifty, a traveling minstrel. Minstrel? What's that? I'm gonna look that up later. I spend my days here in leisure, spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Ropar. Oh, another gossip, I guess. If you like, I can share them with you, but it will require just a few coins. I mean, I could. It sounds cool and all, but honestly, if we want to save the money, we could just Google it. Realistically, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. Okay, the fearsome demon, the hero who arose, the wise Goomba, the stalwart Koopa, the 4 heroes. Interesting. Let's listen to 2, and we can save the others for later. But for now, I'm gonna listen to wow, he's really cheap. You really think about it. 5 coins for one measly story. Oh my god! Even though we could probably find his story for free. A mere 5 coins. I can share with you the tale of the fearsome demon. All right, tell me. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor. But it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim a great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. His name was Ganon. Oh wait, it's the wrong series. The city sank below the ground, and 1/4 of the old city became the demon's den. This demon put fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. In its den, its palace grew rich with the treasures stolen from all over the world. If there is another tale you wish to hear, just ask. Kind of seems like it kind of, if you really think about it, it really does fit. Kind of, that story kind of fits with the 1,000 Year Door, if you really think about it, because it mentions that the city went down, like sunk down. Same thing with the 1,000 Year Door. could this be um, a possible connection with the two stories, or probably different? Because honestly, the fearsome demon kind of sounds like Ganon if you really think about it. It really is. Actually, now I think about it, it kind of does. Kind of don't want to spoil which Zelda game, but it kind of does. Now I think about it. Huh. All right, let's hear the hero who arose. Like another thing that sounds like That sounds like, you know, Link right there. One day, there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young Toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm, but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. But when the demon cast its fearful gaze across the lands and reached out, the young Toad used his strength and honor to defend his people. It does sound like fucking Legend of Zelda! No, I just made the connection! Because he has a strong arm, but a shy voice. Link has that! Oh my god, is this your way of telling Legend of Zelda? I swear. And he became a hero to all, despite his odd voice. Yeah, exactly! What the fuck? Is there another tale you wish to hear? Just ask. The Wise Goomba? What do you... I think it's gonna be the Great Deku Tree or whatever fucking character that he put in from Zelda. The Stalwart Koopa? I have no idea what this is gonna be about. The Four Heroes! Isn't that like practically the Calamity... No, not the Calamity. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild right there too? I know it's not referencing this, but if you really think about it back in the other games with Legend of Zelda, there were also four heroes, like Azora, Goron, and stuff like that. I can't believe it. This is just... it feels like it's supposed to be a direct connection to the Thousand Year Door type of story, but more detail. But this sounds more like Legend of Zelda, so I'm gonna read the rest later. I mean, it seems short, but I don't want to make the episode too long. It could be... We can always come back here if there is a tale you wish to hear. Just ask. Alright, we'll ask. Plus, he's gonna add more in the future, so might as well not do it right away. But anyways, now that we're here, Merlin! Welcome to the shop of Merlin. I can power up one of your partners with the 3 shine sprites. So, which partner would you like to power up? Since we already have 3 shine sprites, I'm probably gonna go back to Merlovely to see if we did miss out on some shine sprites, because I feel like we have. I don't know, something tells me I have like missed at least 2 in the last chapter, because I mean actually we found 2, but I feel like we're missing 1. But who knows? I mean, this is just enough for him, honestly. So he'll be able to use mini egg to make your enemies tiny. Ooh, so therefore, not their defense, their attack will go down. Realistically, it makes no sense. So you'll pay me 3 shine sprites to power up Comet? Yeah, sure. Alright. Let me see. Shazam-Bizimi! Shazumi! I just guessed, honestly, because I forgot that I usually skip this part. Oh, he's getting stronger now! This baby Yoshi cannot lay eggs, even though he is still a baby. It makes no sense if you think about it. It should be grown up, so it should be laying eggs. Wait, does that mean he's a girl? No. Actually, now that I think about it, does that mean every Yoshi's a girl? Merlin, stop asking these questions. We don't really give a crap. Can't you power up more? No, we can't. We're poor. Okay, return someday. But I'm gonna be here contemplating if that comet is a woman or whatever. But anyways, but actually, not. I think I already made the whole question about this. Actually, now that I think about it, or maybe not. Maybe I just said that to myself in private. Why am I here? Anyways, realistically, is Comet and is all Yoshi's female? Because realistically, men don't lay eggs unless they're seahorses. But also, yeah, like only female organisms. I was like female animals minus seahorses are the ones that lay eggs, right? Well, actually, I don't know about seahorses laying eggs because a chicken lays eggs, and chickens are all females. Let's see. What else? Like every reptile a female reptile are the ones that are laying eggs, but never the guys. So I have no idea. And oh, now we have more to do. So more side quests to do. But we're not probably. I have a feeling we're not gonna be able. I have to make sure I dedicate the whole day, a whole recording session, or a whole episode practically just doing stuff. I wish we could do accept multiple rather than one at a time, honestly. But we're gonna do the ones that I feel like hit me, please. All right, the ones that are interesting. Maximilian here need some help jogging my memory. Meet me to the rogueport square in front of the shop. All right. You want to take that job? Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Do it and do it right. All right. So I'm gonna meet you at the rogueport square. Actually, I don't know what the hell am I saying. It's not really. I don't need to make a huge cut over there. Plus, we have Common with here, right here, going speed of light as he is, since he is fast as a comet, and since he's in front of rogueport square. Is it this guy over here? Yeah, it must be this guy. Hey, man. I'm sorry about the news. You accepted my trouble? I smell it. Thank you. I found a good lead on a way to make money, but I sort of forgot about it. Oh, I thought you had amnesia or something like that. But no, apparently he just has memory, like a specific memory. I hate that when that happens. I really do. It's like every time when I want to talk to my friends, there are sometimes I want to say something, but I was like, I'm going to wait until they finish talking. But then once they finish talking, I just forget. And it just bothers me. And I hate that saying. I mean, I kind of like it and I kind of follow this saying, but I hate this saying. If you can't remember it, it's probably not important. I hate that saying so much because even though I use that saying and I'm like, okay, you might be right. If I can't remember it, well, it must have been just something not important. But that saying does not make sense. It does not make sense. It's not good. It does not count whenever it bothers you for a long period of time. If it's bothering you and you're trying to remember it, even if you can't, that saying means nothing because that means it is important and you're really trying hard to remember. But honestly, I hate it when that happens, but I sort of forget about it. So, I want to use you to shock treatment. Try to remember it. Yes, indeedly. Just be hitting me in the hammer until I remember it. But be careful, if you hit me after I remember it, I'll forget, okay? Again. Okay, let's do this. Yo, press B! Alright. Jax can't remember. I just can't remember. I just can't remember. I just can't remember. I just can't remember. I 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 remembered! I was about to press B again. That's it! I remember now! I had to buy a sleepy sheep at the shop in Rogueport and sell it for 2 coin profit in Petalsburg. I'll let that tip be your reward. Don't spend all those profits. Ooh. And actually does give off a mechanic of the game because, yeah, if you resell your items in this place in certain locations, you don't get enough money back. But if you sell them in another specific location, you'll be able to get more money back. So it's kind of cool, honestly. It's mostly because, like the shell shrooms. This place doesn't have any shell shrooms right here, but if we end up finding some and giving them to the guy, we can just straight up, we could just, what the hell am I trying to, like, what the hell was I struggling to jump up here? What the fuck? But yeah, we can just practically sell them over here. Did I say shell shocks? No, the turtle shells over here. We could just make a profit out of it. And, oh, sorry, comment, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. And hey, you look familiar. Do I know you? Welcome, feel free to look around. Okay. And what do you have to say? Oh, babe, welcome to you. Welcome to the lovely house. Okay, I already talked to you about it. And yes, we can sell our badges that we don't want. And mostly it's because the ones that we are practically already collected. Anyways, the Ice Smash. New badges. May temporarily freeze and immobilize an enemy. Kind of cool. It's kind of like the Salad element if you use the item with the... Do I have one, honestly? Yeah, the Ice Storm. It has a huge chance to freeze the enemy. Same with the Ice Hammer. Really cool, honestly. And Super Appeal, which we don't normally use. Power Rush P. So the partner... whenever our partner is really low on health, they can just practically do more damage now. When at below 5 HP. So kind of cool. And Simplifier. Make action commands easy, but earn less star points. Fair trade-off, honestly. But I don't think I'm having trouble with the action commands lately. The only one I having trouble is the fucking super jump or whatever it's called, where we could just practically endless jump on the person, but I am having trouble with that, honestly. But enable and the first attacks, which we already have in our badges, if memory serves. Where is it? Not that one. But I'm pretty certain I have it. Or not have it, more like, oh no, I don't have it. We found it with the jester guy. Duh. That's where we got it. But anyways, and the ones that we over here, which we didn't buy. So so practically what this is for, in case you haven't bought the badges from the previous chapter, and when on going to the next chapter, they restock each chapter with different badges. But if you didn't end up buying the specific badge you wanted, you can always come over here and find them right here and find them in this location instead. So kind of cool. At least it just shows like, oh my god, new badges you can collect right now. But there are times where you will be able to find them outside of the shop. So not really too much of a worry. Plus, I feel like the jester guy, I was gonna say Chester, but it's not Shovel Knight, so that Jester guy can just practically give us some badges with star pieces, honestly. But which one is good? Which we haven't really used the Sleepy Stomp, which is practically similar to the Shrink Stomp, which makes the enemies small. The Sleepy Stomp actually makes them fall asleep, so kind of cool, but it's really depends. Some enemies do resist it. Same with bosses. Piercing Blow, deliver damage that ignores an enemy's defense. So practically, really good damage, honestly, because if the enemy already has too much of a high defense, and you can't really attack it, you can just rely on this badge, honestly. But I'm not gonna get it, honestly, because I'm gonna use all my money for something else. Is there anything else that we haven't really come across? The Power Rush, we already explained it, which this is for Mario instead. The Last Stand takes less damage, we already have, and the Close Call, pretty lucky. No, that's about it. That really is about it. So that's all the new badges are in stock right now in the shop. But before we go back to do the more side quests and stuff like that, I need to go over here to make our investments, honestly. Can't wait to make bank out of this Dogecoin over here. Oh my god. Ugh. Believe it or not, I think I mentioned this earlier in one of my videos, not in Paper Mario, but another video, that I did indeed invested my money in Dogecoin. And before you be like, oh my god, how dare you, or what, like, oh my god, you're an idiot. I made money out of it. So once I made like a huge buck out of it, I just ended up leaving. I'm no longer even putting money in it anyways, because it went down a lot. Like, holy shit. Mario, you come again. My dream is to get rich quick. I'm gonna strike oil and strike it rich. Accept the initial investments. Please give me your heart, you guys. Okay, here you go. Thank you so much. To think you'll be willing to invest so much money into my endeavor. This should be more than enough. I promise you, I will strike oil. So expect good news. Alright. So, I think we need to make another investment. My benefactor Mario. Thanks to you and your coins, I'm all ready to get you out there and strike it rich. Your timing is perfect. I was just about to leave, and I'm getting so excited to begin my adventure that I'm shaking. Yeah. The next time we see him, we need to come pay back a visit, because otherwise, I'm gonna need my money back. I really do. Actually not 400 coins? What the fuck? And now that I think about it, I have enough coins to buy that badge. I'll probably buy it off screen, honestly. So, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna make too much of a huge hassle to go back and just buy it, honestly. But I'm gonna buy the Pierce Hammer badge or whatever. Anyways, then thank you, Comet, for taking us over here. And not you. I forgot. See, he's not the guy who gives me the subs. And well, let me see. Which one? Listen to me, Mayor Kroop. Koopa Koopook? Who's Koopook? Oh, try to find me. Oh, duh. I'm hungry. I don't care. Starve. Try to find me. No, stay lost. Life Mushroom. Puny Elder. I mean, these two seems like I'm probably gonna do these two because I want to see these guys. Help my daddy. Nah, man. Stay an orphan instead. Come over and play. Nah, I will not do that. Honestly, this kind of sounds like a booty call, honestly. Come over and play. Like, holy shit. And the person's named Lala? I don't know. Anyways, Merly. Heartfelt cake recipe. Interesting. Oh, next time I go see Merly, I'll probably just take this side quest with me, honestly. And the food I want. Not really interested in that. So I'm probably just gonna mostly focus on Mayor Croup and Puny Elder. That way, we can just go back to our shop, and look at me, what? Oh my god! I want someone to hear my story, practically. So, but yeah, I want to go back to these places and see what things have changed so far. And I kind of want to go to some of the shops too. And this guy over here has been nagging me all the time. Take that. So I'm probably gonna go and see what this guy has to tell us at the end of the episode, honestly, because I kind of am interested, because I don't remember him at all in the previous in the GameCube version. Because why is he here? How is he? What does he do? Imagine if he actually gives us stuff and I just didn't know. My god. Anyways, I forgot to show off this, but well, not really show off. I wanted to show this off, but so I saved this for you, just in case for later. But there's a block that we can finally break here. Boom! And we get a Shine Sprite! Hooray! You got a Shine Sprite. A mysterious power. Yeah, we already know what that is. And I'm pretty certain over here is another Shine Sprite. But we can't really do anything about it because even though we got a new hammer, we're still cheap as fuck apparently. We can't really afford it. We can't really break that hammer, even though we got in an upgrade. It makes no sense. What's the point of having an upgrade, anyways? And let's see. Now there's that guy still over there, and since she's here, might as well go talk to the girl, because she did send us a mail saying she misses Coops. Coops, I know you could do it. Prove yourself, and then hurry home to me. Oh, and what if I just have Common with me? What do you say about him? I hope Coops is doing well. I'm awfully worried. Wait, Mario, where is he? Did you just leave him back? Yes, we did. I'm so sorry. Coops made a sacrifice, and a very noble one at that. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, and where am I going? I need to go talk to Mayor Crook, honestly, because he's right here. Where am I going? It's in the pink house right here that he built and made for his wife that's no longer around here. All right. Well, Mary, you must have gone in many respects. Good. Request. Good. Truth be told, I've been a touch lonely here with no one else to talk to. Well, I mean, you could just fucking leave the house. Ever thought about that? I'm pretty certain if you leave the house, you're the mayor, right? I'm pretty certain any individual will be like, here, old man, I'll be with you right now. I'll talk to you. I'll make sure you. Where do you want to go? You want to go somewhere? You want to go eat? I feel like they would. If only you left the house, I feel like you wouldn't be lonely. Honestly, in my opinion. True, Joe. And I'm just projecting myself. I'm projecting honestly because holy shit, I think that I should be the one going out too. Anyways, yeah, let's continue on. Since you're here, why don't you relax with me for a bit? Indulge with an old Koopa. Ooh, to tell you the truth, I got a few things to say about my kids these days. Well, you have kids? Then get the fuck out of the house and go visit them. What the fuck are you doing here if you have fucking children? Their tempers are too short for their own good. For one, makes me want to give them a good stern finger wagging. Ah, yes, the white man. Well, not maybe the white man. The new gen, more like that. The new gen lecture and discipline right there. Yes, the old finger wagging. That will set their kids straight. Alright, I was shopping at the Toad Rose Bazaar the other day. Okay. I was trying to pay, to my coin purse was stuck closed, and the kid behind me said, what did he say? Hey, geezer, wanna pay so we can get out of here before the sun goes down? Okay, if a kid says that, Ain't no way, just a fucking finger wagger be like, no, 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 you shouldn't do that. That's a bad kid. No, you need to be better. You need to be better. No, that's not gonna help them. That's not even helping them at all. They're not gonna take you seriously. You gotta be assertive. And I'm not talking about, child cobra. What's it called? When you hit a kid. No, no, no. I'm saying that. I'm saying, raise your voice. Have it come from, not from the heart, but from the gut. And roast the living shit out of that little shitter, honestly. Roast the fuck out of that kid. To make them even think twice. Heck, not even make them think twice. To make them feel sad. Not sad, like sad. To make them regret that, damn, I wish this elder beat me up instead, rather than roasting me and embarrassing me in front of public. That is what you should do. Roast the kid. It's like, if they say like, well, you have a big butt. Well, be like, well, you don't have a dad. Be like that. That's a good way to get the kid to stop talking, honestly. I mean, they may start crying, but at least those cries, those tears are like music to your ears, honestly. So might as well do that. By the way, I'm gonna be a bad parent, honestly. Think about it. By the way, for anyone who's watching this, I'm just making jokes, and also I do not encourage any of that. but I'm just saying, if you were given the chance, don't say I was the one that motivated you. No. Let it be that I gave you the idea, but you're the one who chose that idea. So, yeah, anyways. Now, I may be a geezer, but Sundown was clearly taking longer than I was. Clearly. But Sundown? Who's Sundown? Speaking of Sundown, reminds me of dating the missus back before she was the missus. Who's Sundown? Wait, Sundown's your wife? Wait a minute. She's alive? Wait, you make it seem like she's dead. She's alive? Always had to hear have her own home by Sundown, yes sir. Her pa was an absolute maniac. A maniac? I don't know about that. I mean, I understand. Coming from someone who also dated a person who was a maniac too. Oh, not maniac. What the hell am I saying? Well, I don't mean her. I mean the dad was a maniac too. And I just call them that because they were the reason why we didn't work out, apparently. But anyways, I understand, man. But kudos to the girl to not give a crap what their parents think and continue dating you. That is some love right there. But anyways, yep, I keep my eyes on the sun and off the face of my missus, gentlemanly. Eh? Not good. Actually, it was sort of awkward, kind of blinding, in a painful sort of way. What do you mean painful? Just thinking about it makes me feel awkward. Isn't memory grand? Sure, I guess. But that's not what I was talking about. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right, kids, today. They know nothing about patience, I tell you. Good point. But honestly, I don't think it's like a generation thing. If you really think about it, let's think about this clearly. I know this is like a little bit more like a deep talk kind of episode, but let's think about this. Let's think about this. It's not really a generational thing, realistically. If anything, the only generational thing... Actually, no, not really. It's just an age thing. Because I remember back then when I was a kid, I was impatient. Now I have patience. I feel like patience is more like a thing you develop growing up. That's something that patience is. You can't expect a little baby and to already figure out what patience is. Hell no. Especially when they're still a kid. No, I don't think it's a generational thing, realistically, if you really think about it. Plus, if you were gonna talk about stories, if you were to find your nearest elder, or your grandpa, grandma, or your mom and dad, and ask them the stories about their childhood, you're gonna put two and two together and think, wow, this person, like, mom and dad were really impatient kind of people. Type of kids, just like me. And it, I don't know why, but I don't know why people like this guy, who is who's mostly elderly, always says kids these days don't have patience, which is a load of bull. Or kids of this generation don't know what respect is, don't know what this is, like whatever. I hate when people do that because, for one, when they were a kid, it's completely whole different circumstances. But even then, they lacked the respect, they lacked the patience, they lacked the discipline at one point. And it was like until they grew up, what they knew why they that when as they grow up, that's when they find out how they were able to develop earn these kinds of attributes, to be respectful, to be disciplined, and to be patient and stuff like that. So I hate how I really hate how elderly people always claim that the generation is like impatient or whatever. Meanwhile, when they were kids back then, they were also the same. So realistically, nothing has really changed. It has gotten easier for the kids now for most of the things, but otherwise in this generation, but otherwise, patience, respect, and other attributes that the elderly already have, that grown-ups and mature people have, um don't never had them developed at a young age. So it's something that you grow into instead. So I don't understand why people always do that. Especially, and not only that, it's also elders. If you really think about it, you could also make the argument that elders these days demand too much respect now, which is not completely true, because even before then, when their elders were when the elders were kids, their grandparents also demanded respect. So it's always just an age thing. It just makes no sense, and it can't really blame it in a certain generation. It's just an age thing, whereas in a state of mind, the age that you are now. Because obviously, once I'm older, when I'm this guy's age, 150 years old or whatever, I'm gonna be like, kids these days, they don't respect your elders. I'm gonna be like that too. So I just feel like it's just a huge cycle, honestly. But anyways, and I'm sorry for Marion comment, and also the comment section probably is like falling asleep like for this whole topic. But yeah, I'm gonna just stand up and yell, "Hey, you punks! Be more patient right now!" That'll show him Crooks. I forgot his name. Speaking of which, I think I proclaimed my love for the missus in a loud voice. Yep, she was leaving on a train, and I yelled it from the platform like in a movie. So romantic. I think they made a movie based off on me. Wait, what should I yell to her? Something about her show, maybe? She's like, I love you, missus, or whatever. Or sundown, like, sundown. And he's like, but instead he's probably saying like, that booty thick instead. Oh, in the train. From the train, but I'm sorry. Wait. I think I strayed from my main point again. Oh, wait, did I? No, you already got to the point, honestly. Anyhow, me and my missus were madly in love. Ain't no Michelle to tell you. Wait, my point was something about kids today, right? Whatever. Oh, my dear sweet missus, the way you combed my eyebrows. Such tenderness. Wait, your eyebrows? You had these kind of eyebrows back then too? Oh, sure. Oh yeah, you do. I just realized the fucking picture in the corner. Oh, sorry. I got distracted there. Anyway, you get my point. Sorry, you had to listen to it, all that, and also listen to all Ricky yammering and everything too, as he yaps about generation things. It makes no sense, honestly. Wasn't too boring though, I'd wager. No, not at all, don't worry. I'm just happy to get a little face time with a youth today. Okay. Oops, I forgot to set out the tea. Aren't I an old ninny? My apologies. In fact, I haven't even added the hot water pot full of a salary. No worries, and we got the turtley leaf from this guy. A leaf found in Petalsburg replenishes 3 FP. Oh my god, that's so so generous of you. Yeah, but if you cook the turtley leaf, you can make something amazing tea. And if you change your mind, you can just come back and listen to me up yap anytime. And every time we do, he will give us another something, honestly. But I'm probably gonna do that in a later episode. I think if we want to continue on with the yap sessions of the old man, honestly. But anyways, I did say I was gonna do that thing with the elder of the Boggly Woods, the puny elder. Nah, not this episode, honestly. We're gonna do that somewhere else, someday, another day, honestly. Hey, kiddo, you need something from the old battle master? Yeah, sure. Tell me the secrets of battle. What do you want to know? Oh, this is practically a tutorial. Huh. Look at that. Leveling up the star points we already have. The HP heart points, which we already explained, we already know what this is. When your HP is low, flower point badges, like flower points. Things that I already discussed, honestly. Equipping badges, bad types, attack moves, bad types, stat boosts, and ice smash in detail. Pow blocks in detail, power punch in detail. Huh. I think we're gonna be good for this. I don't think I'm gonna show this off, honestly. This is kind of like not really a huge thing to do. I thought this was like I don't know, like they give us like secret moves or something like that, but never mind. Practice action commands. I guess this guy is just everywhere and says everything, actually. Nothing, but I thought this was gonna take a long time to talk to this guy, honestly, but never mind. Never mind. So, we're just gonna avoid him from now on, honestly. I thought it was gonna be something interesting. Oh well. But since I did that, I'm gonna go accept the... Actually, fuck it, yeah, we're gonna do that instead. I'm gonna go accept the requests from the elder, from the puny elder, and I'll just meet you back over there at Boggly Woods. So, BRB. Alright, now we're going to go to the Boggly Woods now. So, when I accepted that, in order for you to do this side quest, you need to actually have a live stream, and that's the wrong location. Oh my god! But yeah, no. But anyways, you really need to have the live stream in your possession right now in order for you to accomplish this side quest. And also, it's kind of funny. Like when I read that side quest, I kind of should have read that honestly or showed that off. But it says like well, I don't know if I'm gonna live for this long, so it would be nice to have some insurance. So I hope you have like a live stream on you, so I can have it on my possession. Like she's so worried that she might not live for too long. So yeah, we brought the live stream to her. Wait, you're that gent that said you'd help me out, right? I'm counting on you. You don't remember who I am? I'm getting on in years, so I'd feel safer if I had a live stream around. Here you go, ma'am. Huh? Oh, glory! You got one! A life mushroom, lovely. Thank you, Martio. But you made it before I actually need it. Here, take this as a reward. A life shroom is like health insurance. I'll live a long life now for certain. Was that worth it though? 50 coins? You solved the trouble. Fuck you. Fuck you. Should have just let me know that I didn't need it. Oh well. Anyways, now that we have that, I thought it was gonna be something funny, but oh well. How anticlimactic. I was hoping that she got big or she got upset with us saying that she did not accept that or she's not gonna like what? She was not gonna accept that mushroom, and also be like, what? You think I need an extra one? You think I'm just that old that I might die? Something like that. And it gets bigger and bigger as she gets angrier with us. But no, apparently not. Oh well. But I guess that's that that side quest is as. But I don't want to end the episode like this, honestly. Hell no, because that was too anticlimactic. But instead, I'm gonna show up something instead. If we go first off, let me just go get something in the store right here. Not from the store himself, but from what I can withdraw, because I have some stuff in here. I'm gonna get this and gonna get this. And now that we have all of these items, and since you remember correctly what Koopa Krook, or the mayor of Petalsburg, said to us that we can use the leaf to, as part of the recipe to make tea or whatever. You want to know where we find those? Like, find that person to make stuff? I couldn't. I'm sorry for not showing this off in the previous intermission episode or whatever from the between chapters. If you go over here with this lady, if you remember her, the one woman that got upset for breaking her contacts, and by the way, I'm gonna break it again, but this time I'm gonna break it in her face. Dude, there you go. No, I'm just kidding. We can talk to her now. So it's you again, huh, Mr. Stomp-A-Lot? Well, my name is Sesti. I may not look like a chef, and I might sound like the elder of Bogley Woods, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life, and culinary magic happens. Ooh. Want me to whip out something for you right now? And sure. So what we're gonna do is, probably gonna put the turtle leaf. Oh, okay. I'll cook up your turtle leaf, huh? Alright, here you go. Wait a sec while I flex my culinary muscle. Doodle doo doo-da! La 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 la. Oh, there you go. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you'll like this, but... Go on, take it, Stomp. Take it, Stompy. And we got the Koopa Tea. Tea brewed by Zest Tea. Replenishes 7 FP. Really good, honestly. So whenever we get the leaves and stuff like that, we can come back here, and she will whip us up a mean dish. You want me to make something? Now that we have that, we know about that. What happens if you do this again? So, oh, I don't have it yet. I'm gonna show this off, but later. But if you ended up having a mystery item, a mystery, like one of the items could be the mystery box or whatever, and you have her cook that, you get like a random recipe. It can either be really good or really shitty, but it's a really nice surprise, which I'm probably gonna show off in the next episode, honestly, because I really do want to show that off. And we're gonna do the horsetail. Oh, okay, I'll cook you up your horsetail. And I wonder what we get from this. Wait a sec. Well, I flex my culinary muscles. And I do like the music for this, honestly. And it kind of reminds me of a game that... Oh. Fortunately, it did not turn out quite right. Hey, it happens. Oh, go on. Take it, Stompy. So what happens when you cook it? You get a mistake. Cool. But I kind of wish that it didn't give us this, like 1 HP and 1 FP. Instead of just like minus 1 HP or minus 1 FP instead. It would have been funny. But I'm going to keep that for a bit, though, because eventually this mistake will end up being the solution to our problems one day in the future. So we're going to keep that in mind. And this is why I prefer not using the live stream on us. Because if we use the live stream for SST and she cooks it, she ends up giving us something really good. And I'm going to skip it here because we don't really need to show it off. I'm entirely sure you'll like this, but go on, take it, Stompy. We get the mushroom roast. Really good. A tasty dish made by Zesty replenishes 15 HP and 5 FP. Really, really good in my opinion. Want me to make something? Not really. You could actually, not think about it. We could do the fire flower. And it doesn't have to always be food. It can also be items like this. Because look what happens if we end up making this. And please, I know, yes, go ahead and flex your muscle here. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I'm sure you like this, but here you go. We got ourselves the spicy soup, which was mentioned in the last episode. Yummy soup made by Zesty replenishes 4 HP and 4 FP. Very, very good too. So, it's not good because it's no longer damaged, but really good for us later on if we really need to replenish our FP and HP. So, kind of cool. Want me to make something else? No, I'm definitely good. So, you want to stop? Okay, come back whenever. Sir, stomp on stuff. Okay, Jesus Christ. Like, actually, she's still mad at us about that. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I'm going to show off the mystery one, but we're also going to go and find our way to make our way to the, what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, make our way to chapter 4 and see what we can do, how we can reach to Twilight Town. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Later. What does this button do?